What's going on, everybody? I'm going to read from Malachi chapter 1, verse 6 through 11. It's called blemish sacrifices, about sacrifice, but this really applies to anything you're going to do for the Lord. Whether you're serving for the Lord or you're giving your tithe or an offering to the Lord, but you're doing it with a bad attitude, or you're doing it with not with a servant or giving heart. Okay? And verse 6 says, a son honors his father, and a servant his master. If I am father, and this is the Lord talking, of course, where is the honor due me? If I am a master, where's the respect due me? Says the Lord Almighty. It is you, O priest, who show contempt for my name. But you ask, how have we shown contempt for your name? Well, you placed defiled food on my altar. But you ask, how have we defiled you? By saying that the Lord's table is contemptible. When you bring blind animals for sacrifice, is that not wrong? When you sacrifice crippled or diseased animal, is that not wrong? Try offering them to your governor. Would he be pleased with you? Would he accept you? Says the Lord Almighty. In other words, come serve. Would you go to work with a bad attitude and give a bad attitude to your boss? No. So why would you come to church and serve with a negative attitude? Why would you come to church and give your a fellow brother an attitude? If it's the same thing. If when you're giving your tithe or your offerings, same thing. Give it with love. If not, watch what he continues saying. Check it out. Now implore God to be gracious to us with such offerings from your hands. Will he accept you? Says the Lord Almighty. Oh, that one of you would shut the temple doors so that you will not light useless fires on my altar. I am not pleased with you, says the Lord Almighty, and I will not accept no offering from your hands. My name will be great among the nations, from the rising to the setting of the sun. In every place incense and pure offering. In other words, pure offering, in other words, means with delight. Anything that's given or anything you do with a joyful heart, with delight, with joy in your heart. Okay, will be brought to my name, because my name will be great among the nations, says the Lord Almighty. If you want God to accept your offering, your gift, your tithe, or the time you put in serving God here at church, or feeding the homeless, if you want that to be accepted by God, make sure you're doing it with a loving heart. Make sure you're doing it with an open heart. All right. If you're doing grudgingly or just to mark a check off your checklist, you're doing it in vain. God bless you guys.